Hello. Hello. All right. We, my friends, are going to do something a little different today. Gonna do some weapons cleaning. I had a range day today. I'm going to clean some of my stuff before we get into games. How is everybody? One second. All right, so what I have, you can kind of see it. It's an AR-15. Well, here we go. So we're gonna clean up a little bit, and we're gonna go play some finals. Babe, I'll roll up at the house. Actually, never mind. What's up, JJ? How you doing, buddy? I'm good, man. Did quite a good amount of shooting today, so gotta clean off the AR-15. A little bit of carbon buildup on the yes, I believe that is in. Give me 1 second. Looks like it just completed, actually. Yeah, it just completed about 2 hours ago. From the looks of it. I was not in on this one. But yeah. Yeah, it looked like it completed about 2 hours ago. A good amount of people streaming too, from the looks of it. It was 24 hours of just Arma. I knew Arma was a big part of it, but the whole thing was Arma? That's impressive. Good grief. "24 hours. That's insanity, dude. Oh my gosh. If you want to, you're more than welcome to jump into the Discord I'm in, Doomed, and talk about it. I'd love to hear about it while I'm doing this. Sounds like a pretty good story. Every December. That sounds pretty cool, actually. Oh, look at that. I don't know if it's gonna. It's supposed to be white. I don't know if you can see it or not. Well, actually, here, try that one. Let's see if it'll focus on it. Let me see if I get in the middle, maybe. Anyway. Yeah, I went to the range today with a couple guys from work and shot this in my pistol. This thing it's so nice, and I got such a good deal on it. All in all, for this entire AR-15 build, I might have maybe crested 1,000. I think it's like 1,200 for everything. That's including the sight and the attachments and everything. The AR-15 itself, without anything included, was $380. I think. Granted, I got it on sale, but still. And of course, it's with like background checks and everything. Golly, that's nasty. Jump in a minute. Nice.
Doom checking in.
Hello, buddy.
Hey, Jimag, how's it going?
Chilling. It seems like it's a pretty cool deal that y'all had going on. Wish I would have been able to see it.
Yeah, it's an annual event that we've done for the last, I think, 4 or 5 years. I think there's traces of it going back a bit further, historically.
Yeah.
But yeah, we typically pick a weekend in December. We'll load up a fairly popular mission style called Anti-Stasi, where you play a little kind of rebel force, and you start with basically nothing. A handful of pistols, a couple of SMGs, that sort of stuff, and you're in a quite military kind of occupied land.
Mm-hmm.
And you go around and you take objectives, you steal their equipment, and then use that equipment to steal better equipment, and you unlock things as you go. You recruit people. There's lots of parts to it. I hosted the event this year, which was a nice big honor.
Very cool.
I was the listed commander.
Okay.
So my job was to make sure objectives were being taken in a nice, sensible way, divvy out some assets, make sure we've got some AI recruitment going on.
You said AI recruitment?
Yeah, so part of it is as you take objectives, you build favor with the population.
Oh, you're talking about that. Okay. I see what you're saying.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Yeah, and the the local population will join your force. So you've got to make sure they're kitted and you recruit them and that you give them jobs to do, like defend certain areas, give them certain equipment and training.
Sure.
And they will free up your forces to go attack new places and make some good progress.
That's really cool, actually. By AI, you're talking about like the little people that go and like get your farm in an RTS, like handle your farm for you.
Yeah,
Similar-esque.
Yeah, that sort of thing. They're just defending our outposts and
Okay.
being like permanent anti-air, for instance, is quite a big deal. Having a nice little anti-air net, because the longer the war goes on, the more angry the different forces at play get at you, and they start sending. It goes from being a patrol and maybe an armored personnel carrier to a tank column supported by jets, and it does escalate quite quickly. So yeah, it was a really fun event. We for the first time we succeeded. We did the entire mission within 24 hours, which was pretty cool as well.
Yeah.
It was obviously streamed. The whole thing was streamed. We had 5 streamers take little shifts, and I think I still need to pull all the stats from it, but I think we had over 40 unique players, and of the 40, 2 of us basically did the whole thing.
That's crazy, so, yeah. Bro. That's so crazy.
Yeah, I'll tell you one thing. I've had a few hours sleep now, but I'm not in a rush to do that again.
Yeah, no, 100%.
That was a bit much, but it was good fun.
Sounds like it. That's really cool though. That bringing that many people together to do something like that. I remember the first time I logged into the Arma 3 thing. I want to say, man, it was so long ago. And I've only ever played it the one time. And I think there was like some kind of event going on. And I want to say one of the Arma 3 members actually bought me the game so that way I could stream the game for him. And it was very short. Like it was just for like one mandatory or whatever. I came in, did a game with them, and then got off or whatever. But or a mission. But it blew my mind because being actual active duty military, some of those mission briefings and stuff are like pretty realistic. And it blew my mind how like military decision making process and all that stuff is incorporated to y'all's video game planning. And granted, yes, obviously it's a milsim, it's a hyper realistic milsim. But it was just cool to see that a real life spin put on a video game and like showing that it actually works,
Yeah, Arma is a fantastic game. It is a game that benefits from collaboration like no other. There are so many games, and each to their own. You look at your Battlefields and Call of Duties, where you are the soldier, you are the person, and that one person can do everything. Not in Arma. In Arma, you are a soldier, and you might be a soldier who is flying a fighter jet, in which case, pretty cool, you can do a lot. But you might also be a soldier who is a rifleman who takes point entering that objective. And I will guarantee you that those 2 people will have the same amount of fun.
Yeah,
to some degree or another,
That's kind of
it's a cool game.
Right. That's kind of actually why I was I haven't been able to make my schedule work with them yet, but that's why I was kind of excited for the what's that game, Broken Arrow? It's like it's like an RTS strategy where it's similar, but like they even have like logistic chains and everything, right? And so in real world, I'm an ammunition specialist, right? Like my job by trade is to specialize in all different types of ammos, right? That the military uses, and it's kind of cool to see like the people I work with. So like myself, right, going read and supply in the front lines, and then like the mechanics sending out mechanic trucks to go fix broken tanks, and all those different things that I've seen real world. It's neat to see like every single one of those little things all are going into this game, right? It's just really neat to see some of these games how realistic they are, even if they're you know, video games, so to speak.
Yeah, I've been finding that more and more recently, video games are doing a great job of understanding that video games are more than just about the here and now action. There is an entire massive group of gamers that love logistics and planning.
Yeah.
And all of those like really complicated things.
Right.
You know, you look at games like Foxhole, and one that I'm really looking forward to is Anvil Empires, which is similar to Foxhole, made by the same developers, just in the medieval era. And they have entire clans with hundreds of people in who are dedicated to collecting resources, processing them into things, and shipping them out to the front lines. You know, the closest they will see to enemy combatants is somebody who's trying to raid supply lines. They're not there for the combat. They're there to make sure everyone else can do the combat for them.
That's so
They
crazy.
love
That's
it.
kind of cool.
And I really love that games are more and more, you know, leaning towards that kind of situation.
That
where,
inclusivity.
yeah, because like, how many times have you wanted to play a favorite game, but it was just too much, or you didn't quite have the energy for what you wanted, what you normally do? You know,
It's been a couple times.
So, like, with games being more and more accessible, you can still play that game, you can still be in that world, and just do something a little bit more chill as well, which is also fantastic. Yeah, I'm really enjoying that kind of state in gaming at the minute. It's a nice variety.
Right. Oh, that's disgusting.
And, like, Broken Arrow, like you said. Interesting game. I've been playing a bit of it.
That just came off my charging handle. That's disgusting. Yeah, yeah. Broken it. Go ahead.
I assume that's not good.
It's just carbon buildup. It happens.
Okay.
It's not bad. My weapon isn't broken by any means. It's gross because it's a lot of. I put a lot of rounds through. I probably shot about 500-600 rounds through my AR today.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
Yeah, I've done a little bit of shooting in my time, but, you know, the English in me prevents me from understanding too much about guns.
Yeah. Well, the Texan in me enjoys it thoroughly.
Well, that's you know, that's each to their own.
Right.
You know, when I was in America, I didn't do any shooting, but I went to Poland last year.
Dude, Poland, brother, Poland. People from Poland are like the Texan of Europe, like quite literally. Like I love them.
I was in Krakow, and I went to a shooting club down there, and I primarily went because they have my hometown rifle. They have a really old style Lee Enfield, which was literally manufactured a stone throw away from where I live.
Yeah.
You know. And that was such a monumental rifle in the history of
Everything.
World War II, and yeah, and like there's so much to it. And I was like, wow, I have an opportunity to go shoot one, so I went, well, whilst I'm there, it would be rude to not also shoot like a bunch of other World War II weaponry.
Right.
And I learned a lot that day. Mainly is I'm not cut out for that. I was shooting some like old Soviet style like bolt action rifles, and racking those bolts and things like that was just actually really hard.
Yeah.
So, but it's also, you know, a set of actions. I have only ever done that once, you know, so I'm sure I would have got used to it, but it was good fun.
Yeah, sure. Golly.
I did discover a major design flaw with the Luger pistol. The shell the shell ejection comes straight towards your face.
That's interesting. You don't want that.
No, especially somebody who maybe doesn't have the barrel discipline of a seasoned shooter. Having some hot brass hit my face whilst holding a loaded pistol was not fun.
And sitting there
Managed to
flying
maintain
around,
my composure.
like a bee flying around in your face, just flailing the gun everywhere.
No, I managed to keep enough composure to not get shouted at by the instructors.
That's good.
But definitely more prepared for it on the second shot.
That's crazy. Yeah, I don't really shoot a lot of pistol. I have my own pistol, which I'll be cleaning once I'm done with the AR. But that's kind of why I got it, because I want to be able to be a lot more proficient at it. The AR, I mean, this AR, it's a little bit different than like my standard use rifle, but it's close enough to where if I take it out in the range, like the fundamentals will translate, and I can practice in my free time. And I enjoy shooting too, but I can practice in my free time in order to be better at it for like work. So
fair.
I can't, I can't complain, and I've enjoyed it. I've had it probably about a month, and I've taken it to the range several times, and it's always a really fun time. I was lucky. I got a really good deal on both the sight and the weapon.
I mean, I don't even think I could hazard a decent guess as to how much something. What is that weapon?
It's an AR-15.
Oh, so it's a AR-15 platform.
Yeah.
And what scope do you have for it?
It's a 6-hour. I don't know the name of it, but it's a 1-6, so it has a 1x magnify, and then so it just looks like exactly how it would if you look through your naked eye, and then it can zoom by this little dial right here. It can zoom up to 6 times.
Oh, so you can have everything in between as well. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So it zooms in as I set it. But yeah, I mean, and then this right here, you can't see it because you're not looking through the sight, but this is like it turns on, let me see. So there's like a semicircle in the middle of the sight, and on the semicircle, inside, in the middle of the semicircle, there's a dot, right? And that's where you aim, right? Well, the semicircle above it, if I twist this, it'll illuminate that red, just to make it a little bit easier to see, I guess. But I don't really use it. Even like if I use like a standard ACOG for work, I typically put tape over the part on top of the ACOG, because the way ACOGs work is they have a chemical in them. It's actually a radioactive chemical in them, that uses the sunlight to have like a chemical reaction with the sunlight, and then it gives you the red trigicon or delta or whatever you want to call it, like you see in video games. And so that's how it illuminates red. But in real life, if you put a piece of tape over the little part that takes in the sunlight, you can actually like manually dim the red depending on how much of the bar you cover. And so I cover a good amount of it, because it's one more thing. The color it gets too bright sometimes depending on like light levels, and then at night you really don't want any extra light, because then it's going to take away from like what you when you look through the sight and see something in the distance, it takes away from your ability to discern what you're looking at.
Yeah, it kind of muddies the picture, doesn't it?
Yeah.
No, that's cool. That's things I don't have to worry about in armor. No.
For sure. But I mean, we never most of all of the things that I look at are paper targets. So nothing crazy, and I'm not condoning anything like that, but yeah. Wink wink, nudge nudge.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
But yeah, it's I enjoy, and one of the things I'm trying to work towards is there's this competition. It's called a 2-gun competition. Basically where you have your standard rifle and a pistol, and like you're running through target like it's a moving range, and you're running through shooting with your rifle, and then you get to a certain spot and you drop your rifle, you start shooting with your pistol, and then you do transitions and stuff like that as you go through, and that's what I'm trying to work towards is getting to where I can competitively shoot. Which I'm there with my I'm there with my rifle, but I still have a lot to learn with my pistol because we don't practice them. I don't practice them because I am not an infantry force in real life, and so I'm a logistician with the ammo, and so we don't really get pistols like that. So.
No, that's fair. I think I've seen a video or two of that kind of two-gun competition stuff.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's obviously fairly different in wherever you go.
Probably not super different.
But I mean, regardless, it's seems quite intense and a lot to think about. I'm sure once you've done it enough times, it kind of becomes ingrained. But seems like it would certainly be a good challenge, and to get competitive at it, why not, right?
You know what I mean? Yeah, and it's fun. Like today, I didn't win, but there was a guy who actually competitively shoots his pistol, and I went up against him on a. It's like a target tree. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah. All right. Let's see. You have the stream up still?
Yeah.
Let's see here. It's like that right there.
Oh yeah.
So like you put 3 on one side, 3 on the other side, kind of like how you see here, 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3. So the ones I shot, this side was red and this side was blue, and so I took the red side, and I was ping, ping, ping. I had these two over on his side, and he had all 3 of his on mine, and the object is to have all the targets on your opponents, right? So I had 2 on his side. He had all of them on mine, and he was able to flip those 2 back. But this was like he actually competes.
Yeah.
And so it was a pretty neat little competition. But for my and granted, I'm shooting with an iron sight pistol. Right? Bare bones, just straight fundamentals, right? He had like an actual competitive pistol with like a fancy sight. He had a compensator on the barrel, which I don't have. He had a fancy grip, a fancy trigger, a fancy mag weld. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
but it was kind of cool.
He wasn't playing.
Yeah, it was still cool, and he wasn't like a punk about it or anything. Like I kind of went into it knowing I wasn't gonna win, but it was just a nice little friendly competition. And I think for me not having a competitive pistol and being still very new to pistol shooting, I did pretty well.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's a lot to be said about practicing as you mean to go on, right? Like, if that's your competitive gun, then use it, get comfortable with it, and 100%. It sounds like that's what he's doing.
100%.
So, no, fair enough.
I'm gonna be getting into finals here, the video game finals, the finals or whatever here shortly once I get done with this, but. These weapons, they just get so nasty, and then if they sit here, like it can actually damage the guns if you don't clean them. Because this carbon crap will get in here, and then it'll harden. It'll make it really hard for you to get off.
Well, I'm sure you've heard the news already.
What's that?
But the finals is coming to TAW very shortly.
Yep. That's why I'm trying to get some streams in for it, drum up some, not necessarily I guess you could say interest. Because I've played it before, and I enjoyed it. Just never really had anyone to play it with, and obviously I stream, so I figured I might as well try to get some streams, get some content getting put out, and then obviously go from there. But yeah, I heard that it's coming, and that's what got me pretty excited about it. Re-downloaded it today while I was actually at the range. So once I finish this,
Nice.
we can get in and get some games going.
Yeah, I hadn't heard about it until the transfer request came onto my desk.
You've never
So,
heard about the game, or
never
just
heard
didn't
of
know?
it, no.
Really?
So I obviously had a look, because it'll be some of my team that are coming over to spin it up and get it going. So it's all very exciting.
Have you Do you have it?
I don't. I know it's free to play, so I will add it to my install list. And is it MCJ that does the level up live?
Yes.
Maybe I can poke him and we can do a duo level up live where we get a couple of the guys to come by and show me and MCJ how to play the game if he's not played it before.
Yeah, it's fun. I'll obviously
and
I have no problem doing what in the world? That's interesting. Huh. That's kind of cool. So this, sorry, it caught me off guard because I hadn't looked at it yet. So you see this little rubber piece around here?
Yeah.
You might be able to see it. Yeah, right there. That
Yeah.
little fat. It looks like a donut.
Yep.
All right. So that's like a gasket, which covers this spring.
Yeah.
So this spring for my military weapon, my M4, the spring's a lot smaller, and it does not have this rubber gasket around it. It just caught me off guard because I've never seen that gasket before. Kind of neat. It makes you wonder why this has it, but my M4 doesn't. Granted, my M4 is old, but typically, unless you've gone to like armament school, which I have, but unless you go to armament school, they don't really teach you how to take apart this portion, which I think this is called the extractor. Yeah. But yeah, they don't really teach you this because it's small pieces and it's really easy to lose.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to give the infantrymen such knowledge, huh?
Actually, you'd be surprised. Most infantry dudes, because like once you teach weapons, tearing down weapons and stuff like that, it's actually really easy. It's not that hard to take apart an M4. So actually, especially with them, they're more knowledgeable in taking apart weapons because they use their weapons a lot. So they have to be knowledgeable in them in order to keep them working.
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah, so.
Well, righty, JMag, it's been a pleasure, but I have been summoned to go play some real-time strategy games and some other bits and pieces. I'm going to finish up my food and head over there.
Absolutely. I appreciate you jumping in, brother.
Yeah, no worries, and enjoy the rest of the stream, and I look forward to seeing some more of the finals. I'll have the stream open up on my second monitor.
Appreciate it, man.
See what it's like. Alrighty.
You have a good one, brother.
Thank you, and yeah, see you around. Doom checking out.
Peace. Yeah, Doomed is a good guy. I've always enjoyed talking to Doom. We're almost done, guys. Promise. It is insane how dirty these things get.
Some people just don't get it, that Squarespace isn't just for websites. You can get a domain from Squarespace too. It's kind of like how your parents don't get how you make a living off your art, but you do. And with a domain like existentialglitter.com and a website from Squarespace, you can build a brand for yourself, grow your client list, and continue to confuse your parents all in one place. Get yours before it's gone with offer code MAKEITREAL for 10% off your domain or website. Terms and conditions apply.
A little audio break there. All right, nice little CLP bath. So currently I am, this is a CLP Obviously you can't tell it. So, CLP, I'm assuming the C in the, well, I don't know what CLP stands for. Hold on, let me see. I'm assuming, because on here it says clean, lubricate, protect. Maybe that's what CLP stands for. I don't know, but I just know of it as the lubricant that you put on everything in order to keep keep it from getting rusty, which would make sense if that's what it stands for. Because you put it, once you clean the weapon, you put it on there. Once you you put it on there, excuse me, when you, right before you fire the weapon to make sure it continues operating through the firing. And then you also put it on when you store the weapon in order to keep it from rusting. So that would be where the protection comes in. That makes sense. All right, let's put the bolt back together. Come on. Sometimes this thing doesn't like to behave. Last part, y'all. All right. Come on. That's really gross. Let's see. Oh, gross. That's like slag. That is disgusting. Ugh. You know, it's funny. What if, like, in all of our Call of Duty games, right, or like Battlefield, you have to clean your weapon after every battle? You know how quick video games would die if they put that level of realism into the game? I can't stand cleaning my weapons, but it's such a it's so important. So important. Gosh. Great.
When a child is in the hospital, visitors come to say hello. And when visiting hours are over, they leave. But
Something different. One sec. There we go. All right, so this is a what's called a barrel snake. So you shove it down your barrel, right? Or you feed it down your barrel, so to speak. And eventually, you get a piece down, and you just pull it all the way through. Do it a couple times. It clears out any funk that's in your barrel. Looks good to me. So another thing, if you're like me and you shoot it a lot, you don't want to put too much COP on it because it'll actually make your gun, as much as this makes sense, it'll make your gun dirty before you use it again. Last thing I gotta do is clean my muzzle brake. I might actually not need to yet. We can do a little bit once over. Alright, what I'm gonna do? So this is a small bottle of CLP. And we put it back together. Ah. Oh, yes. messed up. Thankfully, I'm a guy that's done this a few times. All right. That one's done. This one takes a lot less time. So I am using a kind of like a cloth barrel stuff thing. I don't know what to call it. Basically what it does is it just gets all the gunk out of the barrel. think this is called a fire control unit. I don't know. It's the trigger assembly for me.
Working across teams is tough, but Asana helps you handle it. Asana.
Hush. Alrighty.
Breathe in the dark. Feel the fire beneath your skin. Every shadow you've ignored now demands you rise again. You've been hiding from the grind, letting fear invade your mind. But the iron doesn't wait, it devours those who break. Hear the echo of your doubt, feel it shaking on the route. But your pulse begins to roar. You're not weak, not anymore. Pain is calling out your name, but you rise above the flame. Every tremor, every sin feeds the beast that grows within. Awaken the discipline within. Let the shadows teach you how to win. Every bruise,
All right.
every scar builds the strength.
Let's get some games going, guys.
Awaken the fire in your soul. Forge your body into control. When the darkness pulls you in, that's when warriors begin. Blood is
Oh, one last part I forgot.
made of anger, sweat, and years. You were broken, you were torn, but from torment gods are born. Every rip becomes a blade, cutting through the fears you've made. Every step becomes a vow to destroy your limits now. Face the weight you used
Ooh.
to fear.
Oops.
Feel the purpose drawing near. Let the discipline begin. Let the shadows pull you in. Awaken the discipline within. Let the shadows teach you how to win. Every bruise, every scar.
All right, let me clean all this up. We'll get games going.
Awaken the fire in your soul. Forge your body into control. When the darkness pulls you in, that's when warriors begin. Whispers rising, guitars crushing, crush. skin, the shadows spin. Feed the beast that lives within. Awaken the discipline within. Let the darkness crown your win. Every tear you try to hide becomes fuel you hold inside. Awaken your unbroken core. Show the world you're something more. Where the shadows once had been, now stands fire. Forged within. Hear the metal call your name. Feed the fire, fuel the flame. In the shadows you've been born, built from fury, raised in storm. Weight is screaming on the bar, testing who you truly are. Every second feels like war.
It's my Stella Rosa wine. Very good.
Let the anger sharpen you. Let the fury cut you through. Every tremor, every scar turns your body into war. Rage under the iron's weight. Let your darkness detonate. Every ramp ignites the core of the beast you forged before. Rage beneath the crushing load. Walk the shadow training road. When the iron calls your fate, unleash fire through the weight. Hear the heartbeats start to race. Feel the shadows take their place. Discipline and rage collide. Burning worlds within your stride. Every failure, every truth, every scar you gained in youth comes alive when iron bites, fueling all your inner fights. Let the fury light your way. Turn your demons into play. Strength is born from where you bleed. Rage becomes the force you need. Rage under the iron's weight.
There we go. All right. Breaching disabled enemy. without getting anything new, I'll probably. I might get that. Yeah, I'm gonna get that. Ah, bro. I'll probably have to get that. That's trippy, bro. That's weird. Oh my gosh. That's crazy.
That's all of them.
I don't want to play heavy. I think I played. Yeah, I played medium. Holy cow. There's so many things. I didn't expect there to be. It's Wally. Well, someone similar to Wally. That's cool. That's like out of Fortnite.
Hey, superstar, it's June. Big news, your talent's making waves. Sponsors are watching and they want you. Pick your sponsor for the season and grow your fan base to unlock their rewards. That's all from me. It's game time.
Contestants, ready, set, go! The World Tour is here!
Throughout the season, we'll regularly showcase new World Tour events with different ways for you to compete.
Climb the leaderboards and show the world what you've got.
And as you rack up wins, you'll upgrade your World Tour badge for all the fans to see.
You can even earn multi-bucks for your progress. We're eager to see you conquer each stop on the tour. And now, get ready for some vertical action, folks. Our contestants are about to battle it out amid the skyscrapers of Seoul. All right, the socialites, the boundless, the ultra rares, and finally, the retros. Time to ignite the action.
Oh, piss.
With the sun shining and clear skies, our contestants will enjoy great visibility as they strive for fame in the arena.
The arena has loaded, but it appears to be under construction. That should give our contestants some new places to play. The Boundless are making a move by Vault 1.
Not everyone made it out of this encounter. It's our first elimination.
Warm-up is definitely over.
I hope they didn't forget to stretch. We've seen our first team wipe, and it's not pretty.
That was a sharp hit right to the ultra rares. Leading the action, the Retros have begun the first cash out. The Boundless grabbed a cash box. The Ultra Rares are back in the arena, folks. Cash out underway thanks to the Boundless.
Bro, why could I not move?
The Socialites took another team's funds.
Risky moves reap rewards.
The Ultra Rares have respawned. Let's see how they bounce back.
Hopefully, elimination.
That station's still standing, but the attackers aren't.
This is exactly what the Socialites needed. They've pocketed our first cash out.
The Socialites just refuse to be separated from each other. Great teamwork. A contestant's elimination streak is heating up and showing no signs of cooling down.
The Boundless bank their earnings. Cash out complete. Oh, look! A new vault is ready to be opened. The Ultra Rares have recovered and respawned.
Let's see, who can expect a little payback? Ah yes, the Boundless.
Got a contestant! Spotted an enemy!
The
Good
Retros are
grief.
busy unwrapping Vault 3.
Oh, how does he know I'm there? I'm just sitting here.
Matches in play now. The competition is getting fierce.
Very exciting stuff, Scotty.
It's back to the past again for the Retros with another wipe on the board. The Ultra Rares got a cash out underway. The Retros are back in the arena, folks.
Golly, dude.
If the retros want to stay
Bro, we're
relevant,
so
they need to
screwed.
pick it up. The retros are back.
Opportunity for retaliation, I say. Will it be backlash
Still
for the
cash out
boundless?
C. Danger at cash out C.
That was
I think I just did the wrong message. I think I did the wrong game mode to
The
start.
ultra rares will have to polish their strategy from the sidelines. Team wipe.
They are as scarce as hen's teeth now, Scotty.
That's the kind of streak that breaks morale. Go to vault
A
5,
rush to the
everyone.
front from the socialites. The socialites banked their earnings. Cash out complete. A new challenge awaits. A new vault has
Loading
appeared.
of mine.
1 minute left on the clock.
This is when strategies can make or break.
Classic move from the retros. They're opening a vault. We're down to the last 30 seconds. Which team will triumph?
Don't worry, Scotty. I won't tell anyone if you start sweating.
Bro.
Running in the right circles led the socialites to the top and into the next round.
And also qualifying for the next round, the boundless.
Let's get it.
Welcome, viewers. Today we're diving into the digital. It's Cis Horizon, where our contestants will face off in a virtual landscape like no other. Okay, the socialites, the mighty, the big splash, and finally, the boundless. The gates are open. Let the chaos begin.
Our contestants will need to see what lies behind the fog tonight in the arena. For some of them, it will be a victory.
Pushing into Vault 2, it's the mighty.
Brother, what?
There it is. Our first elimination has really ignited this match.
And not even a polite hello before they got started.
Well, Scotty, sometimes actions speak louder than words.
Good grief.
Honey, I'm home!
The mighty make their move. First cash out live.
Going for a steal on B, now!
Cash out in progress thanks to the big splash.
Bro, that's so ridiculous. That guy's impossible to kill.
The first team wipe.
That guy is
The
so
Boundless will
ridiculously
be
impossible
feeling
to
that
kill.
one for sure.
That is dumb.
Squad deleted! No attachments left! Woohoo! Bring on the action!
The Boundless are back on the
Steal
scene.
A, going in!
Time for a payback after that team wipe. The mighty better brace for impact.
Enemy spotted! Up there! This'll burn!
This is exactly what the mighty needed. They've pocketed our first cash out.
They're giving it everything they've got, Scotty. No holding back.
Back in action! If it bleeds, let's get airborne!
like that, a new vault has appeared in the arena. A bit of virtual catastrophe for the socialites. Team White.
There's two up top, two up top.
We have now activated the explosive device in each contestant's left pinky. Don't worry, it won't trigger as long as they avoid elimination.
At the halfway point, our contestants are living up to a Spooz's slogan of pop, pour, perform.
In my experience, Scotty, that's when it all gets decided.
It's cash crunch time as the Mighty have started a cash out. Will someone deny payment? The socialites might be losing their spotlight. Time to make a move.
Move to cash out C.
The socialites are peeling into Vault 4.
Move on cash box 4.
The socialites grab the cash box.
Watch out there.
Oh my gosh, dude. Jeez, this weapon sucks.
Cash
There's
out complete,
no
and the Mighty just got richer.
distance at all.
When the mighty stick together like this, they become mighty
That's what it
dangerous.
is to be heavy, bro.
4 in a row. The crowd's losing it. Bring it on.
A knock to the door of a vault from the Mighty.
And that's all for this game show twist. We're back to basics.
Bro, we gotta get something.
We're heading into overtime. Who will walk away with the victory?
No time to dry off. The Big Splash have started a cash out. The socialites are ready to avenge that team wipe. The socialites need to step it up fast.
Bro, come on.
Revive me? Now would be a good time. Three threats erased before the vault even fell to breeze.
The Mighty have upped their pace.
Bro, there's no way we can catch up.
Every elimination landed like a hammer to glass. Bang, bang, bang.
How, bro?
Here's some cover. Reinforcing the area. RPG away.
I'm gonna start playing with heavy. I feel like heavy's. Well, that guy's not really doing much damage either. Look at it. It's like, how many times do you have to shoot them? Good grief.
Four down. Feels quiet.
With just 30 seconds remaining, every move counts.
Every second counts.
I don't even know how to get up there.
Through to the next stage, the mighty carry their charge forward.
Joining the next stage as well, the big splash surge ahead.
That's insane. Yeah. Oh, lovely. Oh, there we go.
Get ready for some jumps, folks. Prepare for a breathtaking match as our contestants navigate the dizzying heights of Skyway Stadium. Now, the Retros, the Kingfish, the Steamrollers, and finally, the Shock and Awe. Ready, set, unleash the excitement.
Sunny weather and normal visibility give our contestants an ideal stage to show off their skills and earn some fame.
This round, the arena takes elevation and motion to the extreme, with cash-out stations floating high and cash boxes on the move. It's up, down, left, right.
The first elimination goes to the Kingfish, and they're all Already serving.
The steamrollers grabbed a cash box. The steamrollers are making their move. First cash out initiated.
Let's go! Cash box in our hands!
And it's shaking things up.
The retros got caught out. Time to shake that off and reset.
Targets felt like they knew what was coming! I can't get enough of this!
The Kingfisher back in the arena, folks.
That string just broke the paint wide open! Love it! Three down, station untouched!
The steamrollers swooped up a cash box. The Kingfisher re-entering the arena. The retros just sprang into action and into the lead. This is exactly what the retros needed. They've pocketed our first cash out.
That's a textbook play, Scotty. Timeless and effective.
Walk away! Unwrap this!
God dang! Can I move? Oh my gosh, bro.
Back in action! Got washed down flat! Wipeout!
The Kingfisher back. Team respawn. Vault 3 is being opened by the retros.
One kill! Someone's getting promoted!
Endings are about to get a bit more explosive as contestants that are eliminated in the arena
Escape
will
this!
go kaboom.
Don't blink, folks.
Rocket
Anything can
delivery.
happen in the second half of
Enemy
this
at the
match.
cash box!
Our sponsors must be thrilled, and I'm sure they're eager to see what the second half brings.
I'm going down there! Cash box 3, go!
Cash out in progress thanks to the
Enemy over there!
retros.
This'll burn!
The steamrollers are back. Team respawn.
how did they all just turn on me like that? Every single one of them just immediately turned. This is definitely a game to play with the team, because this ain't working.
Going for a steal on B. The Shock and Awe are back. Team respawn. A little present. Using punch grenade.
We've reached the...
The steamrollers get flattened once more. Bad luck.
Steam has got to be coming out their ears now.
This is rough.
Kudos to the Kingfish. They just cashed out.
The Kingfish are schooling the other teams on the definition of teamwork out there.
There's even more money on the line thanks to a new vault arriving. Only a minute remains.
The teams need to push hard to secure their victory.
Every angle covered. Every threat eliminated.
The Shock and Awe are busy freeing a vault. The Kingfish are opening a vault. Who wants it more? Our contestants have 30 seconds to show the world.
One last push could change everything.
Brother, come on, bro. Bro.
The Retros rewind to greatness, claiming first and progressing forward.
Joining the next stage as well, the Kingfish keep their crown polished.
Hey, come here, give me a hug. Bring it back. Hurry up.
Kyoto. Watch as our contestants navigate the stunning landscapes and architecture to bring home the win. All right, the Vogues, the Kingfish, the Boundless, and finally, the Powerhouses. Let's light up the arena.
With the arena cloaked in darkness, our contestants may want to use the cover of low visibility to outwit their opponents.
Things are looking up in the arena. Our cash-out stations are sitting on suspended structures, challenging our contestants to climb to victory. Vault 1 is being opened. The Vogues take control.
Whoa! One shot. There's a headshot.
The Boundless got hold of a cash box. The Powerhouses got hold of a cash box.
Thanks.
Cleanest moment for the Kingfish there. The Boundless have kicked off a cash out. Throwing a frag! Throwing pyro grenade!
Come on, revive me!
Brother. What? What? Just gonna continue sitting there?
Revive me!
Oh. Oh my gosh.
3 fewer problems. 1 flawless defense.
This is exactly what the Vogues needed. They've pocketed our first cash out.
Making this look effortless.
That's so corny, bro.
If you blink,
There's literally 2 health.
Play of the game.
The Vogues are trying to drop into Vault 3.
They just filed 4 resignations! Violently!
The Vogues swooped up a cash box. In the bank, the Boundless completed a cash out.
It's so corny.
Or in the arena.
Anyone? Revive?
The Vogues are trying to drop into Vault 4. Cash out in progress thanks to the Vogues.
This is corny, bro. They're literally sitting up on top, and we can't do anything until they die.
That streak
That's
goes
corny,
around
bro.
the tide of the match! And I'm not talking about that guy who ran into the arena. Legend.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm not trying to get banned. This is bullcrap.
Targets felt like they knew what was coming. I can't get enough of this.
And the Kingfish just got hit by another wave. Misfortune loves a target.
Okay, let's go.
Our contestants had better watch the skies as our show seems to have attracted intergalactic visitors. And they don't seem to be friendly.
Three down without the prize moving it in.
Only a minute on the clock now.
Every second counts, no time to waste.
The Vogues bank their earnings.
This'll
Cash
burn.
out complete.
You think it was scripted?
A contestant.
That's so ridiculous.
Took a hit.
A real feat of strength.
This booby trap person in our team, they're literally just standing by,
Seconds, it's all or nothing now.
not
Let's see
helping,
if anyone's got
trapping
a final
us.
trick up their sleeve. Eliminations are piling up for a contestant out there.
So ridiculous.
Let's see how far they can take it.
Using a flashbang.
Just throwing, straight throwing the match.
Reviving here.
First place secured.
Horrible
The Vogues are
teammate,
through to the next round. Let's see what they make of it.
And also moving to the next round, we have the Boundless. Nicely done.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end stream there. That kind of really pissed me off and just wasted all of our time. I'm sorry. I can't. I legitimately I cannot wait to play it with TAW because I know they're not gonna be like that. But that's ridiculous. That is straight ridiculous. Y'all have a good rest of y'all's day, and hope to see you next time.